If you're thinking about heading north chasing barra and other estuary fish, then this is a clip about me and two mates chasing barra and other estuary species, basing ourselves in Weipa. It's a whole heap of fun. There's a heap of fish caught. But hang around to the end and I'll go through all the lures and tackle that we use. We use a lot of different stuff that you don't usually associate with chasing barra and far north Queensland. But check this out, it's a heap of fun. Enjoy.
Hey, we're going to get eaten by a crocodile. I'll just put the GoPro on. Beautiful Jack. Ooh.
So you drive him into that net, Paulie, when he's ready. That's it. Hey! What do you think of that?
Hey, love it. Hey, Weipa Barra.
Tell us how you caught him.
No idea, soft plastic.
You got no idea how you caught it, have you? You just threw the lure in the water, started winding,
no,
and
just hope for the best.
this is the unluckiest fish in the world. I was just going to say, there's got to be a barra sitting in there. On the prawn. There you go, lift him up. Slide him on in. Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you. Bit of stuff getting chased right up in the shallow, isn't it? Because it's super shallow. I don't know what it is, but Houston, we have a problem. Sorry? It's hardly shaking, it's a stingray. I should just bust it. Oh yeah. There you go, bluey. Because I'm blue.
Look, Janey Creek is a famous spot just north of Mapoon, about an hour's drive out of Weipa. It's a great fishing spot in itself, but between Janey Creek and Mapoon, there's a bit of beach there with little rock bombies all over the place. What a great place to fish, and Paulie does really well on a coral trout from the beach. Unbelievable. So we've just arrived at a place called Janey Creek, just outside Mapoon on Cape York. I'm with two mates, Phil and Paul. We're going to fish the mouth of Janey Creek for a little while where we'll hopefully catch a lot of queenfish. And then on our way back, we're going to fish some broken reef, which is at low tide, is accessible from the beach. And we're going to flick soft plastics and hard bodies from the beach and catch things like coral trout, tusk fish, queenfish, trevally, all sorts of stuff. We've got some sausages for lunch if we fail, but hopefully we'll be eating coral trout for lunch and we'll catch a heap of fish. So let's go and give it a try.
Catch a cod.
Oh God, can't get away from it, mate. Huh? G'day guys, we're just up from Mapoon at Janey Creek here, and just where it comes out meets the sea. We've been flicking a bunch of soft plastics. As you see, Phil's cleaning up a fish just behind me there. We've been getting a few dart and queenfish, the odd cod, and we just seen one of the dugong go along the bank here eating the seagrass. Doesn't get much better than this. It's a beautiful part of the world, and you know, get up here.
What's happening, boys?
What for doing? Yeah. Just kicking back. I'm having a donut. Mark's on a diet, so he hasn't touched it.
Donuts for me, Sam.
Oh yeah!
Off the beach.
Look at that!
Hey, up at Mapoon here, little soft plastic. Hey. So folks, just got that little coral trout we caught earlier. Came in just on legal, and it's lunchtime out here, Cape York. So wrapping up a bit of alfoil, bit of butter on the Weber, and we'll cook it up, and it's going to be a decent feed, eh?
One of my favourite creeks in Weipa is called Crabshell. It's a really hard spot to get into, and it's even harder to get out of. We ran aground, I overheated the engine because I'm cutting through mud. We sat in a place called Crocodile Alley, and this place you got to see to believe. It's the most crocodile infested section of any place I've ever been to. It's insane, and we were stuck there. We dropped a metre Barra while we were waiting. Anyway, check this out.
What's a Barra? Love it. Wardy puts us on. You beauty. Little black and gold squidgy.
Oh, spring, mate. Up at Cape York.
A bit bigger than the brim on the Gold Coast, aren't they, mate?
Just a tad.
That's a cracker. What do they call those brim, mate?
Black brim.
No. After I told you yesterday, I was hoping
Mate,
you
I wasn't
remember.
paying much attention, was I?
Pikey?
Mate, this is YouTube. We're supposed to be entertaining
pikey.
people. Pikey brim, that's it.
Pikey brim.
And how'd you
Pikey
catch him,
brim
mate?
up at Cape. Oh, a little black and gold soft plastic there with a paddle tail on it, and up into the snags. Cracker.
Look at that. Nice fish.
There we are.
Beautiful.
Barra. Xeric prawn in the red. Goes a treat.
Beautiful.
Oh,
There we go.
quick release.
Quick release, easy. Love it.
Always get the barra up as well. Oh, it's a dirty old Queenie. It's a caddy.
Oh, Wardy and the caddy. What you got there, Wardy?
I finally got a barra. Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Oh, what's that, Wardy? Oh, Barra?
I'm changing lures.
Grunter.
I tell you what, I know every catfish hole on Cape York. Anyone want to know some good catfish spots? Just ask me. You fuck.
Come in here, you little rat. Well,
I think that's the smallest barra I've ever seen in my life, mate.
Might have rubbed me, eh?
Love to.
You get him, he's yours. Sharing scared. No crocs in here, is there?
No crocs in here, mate. No. This is Cape York. The crocs.
it's not going to be a snag left by the time you guys are finished.
No, he's gone. Gone.
Mate, little black and gold squidgy right up the back of the snag. Jig, jig, boom. Wardy, put us on the goods. Big angry boy. Mate, just making a few brews on the water. Jet boil working a treat. Couple of minutes, boiled water, couple of coffee bags, and yeah, brews on the go. Best purchase ever.
Life changing.
Don't get it in the coffee, mate.
How many of those you caught for?
Oh, this is about the 10th one, I reckon. Can't go wrong.
Is that it?
Oh, big fish. Big fingery. Nice. Hey. Hey, Queenie. I'd say it's Wardy's first barra. Yes. Better get the net, boys. I need this one. Yeah, I'm swinging back on. There we go. Boomba! Woohoo!
Jig gets off. But
that's all it was, wasn't it? He's only a little fella, but that'll do. Hello. Boomba. Hey. There's that barra cruising through too. That shadow's back over there. There's one. Oh yeah. Hang on, get out of it. You stole me barra. I didn't stole yours, I got my own. A fingery. Nice. Where do you go? This is Crocodile Alley, and for those who haven't seen Crocodile Alley before, I'm going to show a little bit of it now. It's probably the most croc-infested section of Weipa and even North Queensland that I know of. And we tried to get out of a creek too early, overheated the engine, pushing through mud banks. We've flattened the electric motor. We've got the anchor out now. We've just dropped what I swear must have been a metre barra. And yeah, I don't know how we get home yet.
Well, obviously we made it out of Crocodile Alley. It was a long afternoon. Phil left us after that. I don't know why. He headed north. He wanted to go and fish Bamago, wanted to go fish the tip of Australia. He's got a little video clip on his YouTube channel of him catching a queenfish off the very tip of Australia. It's fantastic. So Paul and I headed up to a place called Waldron Creek. We got some awesome jacks. We got some big barra. Enjoy this.
Off barracuda come back after him.
Hey, mangrove jack. There he is, little mangrove jack. Just he's only tiny thing. You got stitched up by that. There he is. But I hope you don't hook a big one.
Still catching.
He's still catching him. Jack's a jack. Oh yeah! Oh.
Yeah, what is just a rat?
Yeah. Come on, out you go. Nice fish.
There is another one behind him. There's two behind him.
Put a lure in there for.
I'm holding the camera. Things I do.
We'll go back because they'll be still in there later.
It's a nice fish.
He's a great Barra. We've been looking for another patch of these, haven't we?
Yeah.
I hooked two in the last patch, and one spat the lure and one just motioned. This one's got it in the corner of his mouth, so be careful. I should land him. He's a good fish.
Beautiful.
Right, mate, now come on. That's a nice fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Cracking fish.
Very happy.
Hey, what a cracker. Right up in there in that snag, out he comes. Beautiful little fish.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he popped me. Oh, there he goes.
So there you go, that's just so much fun. And as promised, going through the fishing gear we use, we throw pretty light gear for these Barra. The rod that I like to use more often than not is a 3 to 5 kilo spin stick. This is the outfit. It doesn't have to be this is that outfitted course, but it's a 3 to 5 kilo Shimano rod with a Shimano reel. But you can use any sort of tackle you like, just buy the best you can afford. Shimano make a pretty good reel for about $300 or $400, but look, these days I'm throwing Alvey reels more often than not now, because Alvey make a really good reel for about $220 or $230, unbelievable. So look, throw this sort of gear and you'll do really well. It's 6-pound line and it's a 20-pound leader, and you can throw them anywhere. They're really easy to throw. You can throw them all day without breaking your arm, and really good tackle to use. The other rod that we use a lot is more of a 5 to 8 kilo sort of outfit, and that's got 12-pound line on it. This is another Shimano outfit, but once again, Shimano, Daiwa, the Alvi gear, really good stuff. 12-pound line. I use about a 30-pound leader, sometimes I bump it up to 40-pound on this, and this is what I throw a lot of those Z-Man 3-inch or 4-inch minnows or diesel minnows. Really good rod for that sort of stuff. Paul throws the Z-Man minnow a fair bit, and even at the end there when we were in Waldron Creek, I was throwing little curly tail grubs and Paul was throwing these 3-inch minnows. They're a really good lure and they skip a little bit too, so if anyone's been working on their skip casting to get into snags, that's a really good lure to skip cast. But so is the Berkeley Gold. I use that curly tail. That green prawn's a great colour. I also like to use banana prawn, which is a bit of a goldy colour, and that nuclear chicken in the dirty water. Really good lure too. I use a 1 6-ounce head most of the time, but when we were throwing lures at those big Barra towards the end, I only had a 1 1/8-ounce head on because I don't want it to sink as quick. So 1/8 even down to 1 16th sometimes, but really good lures to use. And guys, they bounce, they skip into snags, and if you lose them, you've only lost a couple of bucks. Retie another one on and you're on your way. Really simple fishing. If you got any questions about it, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll try to teach as much as I can about not only fishing for Barra in North Queensland, but fishing for anything all throughout Queensland and throughout Australia. I hope you enjoyed.